Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Alright, hey, how y'all doing, man? This is BankyPound, man. I'm coming to you, man, from home. And today I want to talk to y'all about boxing, man. You know that's one of my favorite sports, or it is my favorite sport. It's one of my biggest passions is boxing. I used to box for a long time, and now I'm hoping to train people, you know, train younger people anyway, and try to help them get on the right path, steer them away from gangs and guns and violence and whatnot, and give them a tool that they can use for the rest of their life, something that they can help them move forward in life and give them a sense of being, man, and positivity about themselves, something that they can feel confident about themselves, where they don't have to resort to gangs or violence or guns and things like that, because they feel like they can defend themselves, and they also can have something that can potentially make them some money in their life, so they won't have to resort to any type of crimes or anything like that. So with that being said, man, we're going to talk about boxing. Right now, one of the biggest fights out there that's coming up is Gervonta Davis against your boy Leo Santa Cruz. Big fight, one of the biggest fights out there right now, and it's a pick'em, man. Both of them are champions. Both of them are really good, and if I had to put my money on it, I'd take Gervonta Davis, man, because I feel like he a dog, he an animal. He gonna get the job done. He's never lost. Santa Cruz lost one time, but he avenged that loss because he came back and forth the same dude who beat him, and he got that win back. Santa Cruz is an animal, man. He's tall for his weight class. He's well taught. He's taught by his father. He comes out of a camp. There's a family-oriented camp, so he got a lot of game about boxing. He got a lot of experience, but I just feel like Gervonta Davis he cut from a different cloth. He's a whole different type of fighter. I feel like he gonna get the victory. I feel like this will, you know, boost his career, give him a little bit more exposure to people who don't know about him. His nickname is Tank because he's small, but he hit like a tank, and he's flashy. You know, he hang around with Mayweather, so he got a little bit of that in him. So I just think it's going to be a real good fight, man. It's one of the biggest fights coming out this year, and I'm glad to be out here in the free world now where I could possibly watch this fight or either get it on pay-per-view and see it myself. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. I haven't been able to see a big fight at all since I've been out yet, and I'm looking forward to that. I want to be able to see one and watch one. To me, the biggest fight in the world right now that's coming up soon is what I consider to be the best fight in the world, in my opinion, is Lomachenko. And he's getting ready to fight a dude called Lopez. Lopez is a young phenom. He's undefeated. He got a high knockout rate. He knocked out almost everybody he fought, if not everybody. And he's young. He's 22 years old. He's a world champion. He's also taught by his father, who prophesied him being a champion at a young age, said that he would be a champion by his 15th fight, and on his 16th or 17th fight, he will fight and dethrone Lomachenko, the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. So far, most of that has happened except for the latter part, the Lomachenko fight, which is coming up. If by chance that would happen, that would be a great story. That would be one of the best stories in boxing ever. For my money, I don't believe it. I don't think it can happen because Lomachenko is a whole different type of animal, man. He's probably got the best footwork and the best movement in the ring that I've ever seen in anybody ever. So that's a big compliment, but I think he deserves it. He's cut from a different cloth. If you ever seen him fight, you'll understand what I'm talking about. He's like a magician in that ring. He's good. He's solid. He has really no flaws. If he make a mistake, it's just because he made one, but he don't make many. So this is gonna be a big fight, man. I don't know what the price ticket on it is. I don't know what it's on pay-per-view. Whatever it is, I'm gonna try to get the money, borrow the money, whatever, because I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a great fight. I would advise you to see it if you're into boxing. This is gonna be the one to see. And I think he is the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. But I think Crawford is right behind him. Bud Crawford is right behind him, probably number 2. I'm looking for him to have a big fight too. I would like to see him fight Earl Spence. I think that would be one of the top fights out there, but I don't think it's going to happen because in boxing they got a lot of politics. The powers that be won't let certain dudes fight each other because neither one of them has lost. So when somebody lose, then you lose money, you lose value. You know what I'm saying? So you get another fight, you won't get as much money. So they're into making money. So they trying to put people together who they feel like, you know, their fighter will come out on top or be victorious. But if you look at it in the 80s, that's not boxing. In the 80s, they all fought each other. All the best fighters fought each other. That's what the fans want to see. That's what the people want to see. I believe both of them are the 2 best fighters at welterweight. I would like to see them fight. That's a hard one to pick, but with my money, I would have to go with Bud. I would have to go with Bud Crawford. No disrespect to Earl Spence. I think he's an animal. He's a dog. But I think he's just a throwback, man, to Marvin Hagler, which is one of the greatest fighters ever. And I think that Bud Crawford is a throwback to Sugar Ray Leonard, who's also one of the greatest fighters ever. So when you look at that fight right there, Sugar Ray won, which was a controversial fight, so I'm looking at it in the same way. I think Bud is just a newer version of Sugar Ray, and I think Earl is an older version of Marvin Hagler. So, man, I think that would be a great fight if they can make it happen. And 2 of my other favorite fighters is them Chilo twins, man. It's 2 twins named Jamel Chilo and Jamal Chilo, man. They twins. They both animals, man. They probably the only twin boxing champions in the history of boxing. They like a couple of minutes apart, man. They great fighters. Both of them, man. They talk the talk and they walk the walk, man. Both of them was undefeated. I think Jamal, one of them had a loss recently, but it was a controversial loss. It was politics involved in it. He fought the dude in the rematch, Tony Harrison, and he punished him. He knocked him out. So he avenged that loss, but the other one is undefeated. I think both of them are great fighters. Both of them are for the culture, man. They the new breed of fighters, man. They out there, they making their money, they doing what they have to do, they feeding their family, man. They young, they getting a whole lot of money, man, and they living the life that most people would aspire to live. So I think it's a great thing, and those are two of my favorite fighters. I like them, man, and I think they probably should fit in the top 10 pound for pound of the fighters right now. So those are my biggest things right now that I'm looking forward to in boxing, man. In 2020, man, I'm looking forward to seeing all of those things because, like I say, y'all know my situation. Y'all know I've been incarcerated, so only time I seen a fight was on ESPN, and if it didn't show it on ESPN, I just had to wait. I remember staying up all night, waiting 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to see who won a fight on ESPN, the bottom line, to see who won a fight. So it would be a great thing to be out here, man, when the next big fight come out where I can actually see it, or, you know what I'm saying, rent it and get it on pay-per-view. You know, chances are I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to, you know, be at the fight, which I would like to, but I don't think that's going to happen. And yeah, it's a great thing, man. And this Tyson fight and Roy Jones coming up too, I think that's very intriguing. I'm going to try to see that if possible. I know it's supposed to be an exhibition, but I want to see it. I think without a doubt Tyson may win. Although Roy is one of my favorite fighters, he dominated boxing in the mid-90s, man. For almost a decade, he was the best fighter in the world, pound for pound, bar none. But, you know, the only thing that can be, you know, beaten in boxing is Father Time, man. You can't beat him. He's undefeated. So he got older, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you still have the skills, but you're not able to facilitate those skills. You're not able to make them happen. Your body won't cooperate with your brain. So, you know what I'm saying? He was a great fighter, as was Tyson, but both of their time has passed. But now both of them are in their 50s, so it should be an even fight. But I get an edge to Tyson because Tyson is the bigger fighter. He's the bigger puncher. He's fought in this division way longer than Roy. Roy started out at 160. That's where he mastered the game at. So it's going to be an intriguing fight, man. So I think Tyson will probably win. So if you're going to bet some money, that's where you need to bet your money at. But yeah, boxing is back in the forefront, man. It's a great sport. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's my passion. I can watch it all day if I had to. And I'm looking forward to all these fights out here, man, in 2020 and 2021. Maybe I'll be able to attend one of them. I don't know, you know, but I hope so. But anyway, that's my review on boxing. That's my opinion on boxing. Those are my favorite fighters. So if you got any questions about who I like and why I like them, man, just hit me up on my page on Instagram or Facebook or even on my channel, man, the TeamBankyPound channel, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all listening, man. Stay positive, stay blessed, man. Be smart, make good decisions, man. Peace. God bless you.